Good morning, and are you bullish? I said yesterday that I've got these tinglies that some big move is going to be happening with Bitcoin and with CRO, and we're starting to get that movement with Bitcoin. We even last night hit $57,000, and we could see CRO is starting to make the moves as well. And I always said in these number of videos, if you're not feeling bullish now, I do not know what to say. We've still probably got time for accumulation in some of the altcoins. So some of the altcoins like Uni have popped off and Jasmine Coin have popped off. But even those haven't hit all-time highs necessarily yet on some of the altcoins. But at the moment, we've still got this chance. Obviously, we could always pull back a little bit with Bitcoin, because we're starting to come up to that bit of resistance at the moment. But with CRO as well, that's starting to make moves. I said yesterday that it sort of seems like on the Bitcoin pair, we bottomed out and we're starting to make moves. But at the moment, we can see Bitcoin is still sitting at $56,588. And look at the market cap at $2.14 trillion. And do you know, there's still people out there who are still bearish or on the sidelines. No. It's going to come down. It's going to come down. And it happens every bull market. People do the same. Oh no, we're going to come down more. You still got that bearish mentality from the bear market. From $15,000, we went up to $20,000, $30,000, $40,000. Now we're in the 50s. Now we're at mid 55 upwards. And people are still on the sidelines and still bearish. I just don't get it. We got that El Capo the other day who's basically said, I'm out the market. We're going down now. We're going down further now. And there's a number of other bears out there, but they're in disbelief. You won't hear off them now. Any kind of little pullback, they'll be back on saying, oh, we're going to pull back even further. Now, don't get me wrong. We are coming up to some strong resistance at the moment on Bitcoin. Obviously, there's always a chance that we could pull back, find support, and then pump up. But at the moment, Bitcoin is sitting at $56,588 with a market cap of $2.14. But I said yesterday, we've created this bull flag. There's the poll, extrapolate the poll, and the poll is giving us a price target of potentially of 64,470. Now, obviously, coming up at the moment, we are coming up to potentially some strong resistance. So there is a chance that we could pull back a little bit and then make a way back up. But at the moment, everything is bullish. Even these pullbacks in the bear market is bullish because it's, if you're like in altcoins especially, some altcoins haven't really made any kind of big moves yet. So there's always an opportunity to get in there. It's like with CRO. It's still hovering around at the moment just over 10 cents. 10 pence, should I say. So, so we've still got plenty of time to accumulate that little bit. And like I said, we could always get that little bit of a pullback, and obviously we could get CRO pullback as well. But we could see bullishness is coming from these Bitcoin ETF flows, and people are starting to say, well, this has changed history. This has changed history. And, normally pre-halving, we get this pre-halving dump. Don't get me wrong. We've got a bit of time before the halving. And obviously, we could still have a pre-halving dump. It's not off the table. So you just got to bear that one in mind. There's always that bit of a risk. But at the same time, we've got these inflows coming in. What people are starting to say now also, there's a chance that we could get to all-time highs even before the Bitcoin halving. Is that possible? Of course it's possible. Might we get pullbacks? Like I said, there's always a chance to get a pullback. But there's people who are still bearish and people still on the sidelines. And also, the other thing I noticed as well is like everybody else is talking about, where's the retail? Retail will come back when we start getting to Bitcoin all-time highs. I think once we start hitting maybe that $60,000 and going to that towards that all-time highs, and that is when we'll start probably see the retail coming in, FOMOing in. But you never know. What might Elon Musk come out with about Tesla accepting Bitcoin again? And that could send Bitcoin even higher. But at the moment, retail are not here, which says to me, is Bitcoin at the moment still undervalued? Because at the moment, with retail not here, they will turn up and, they'll FOMO in. But us, we've been here since the bear market and we've been accumulated. So hopefully, we're going to make some massive gains. But we can see here, also, alt season should say, is at 65 still. We're dropping 64, 65, 66 kind of area. So we want Bitcoin to sort of slow up a little bit. It's coming up to a bit of resistance, slow up a bit, and then dominance come down, and then we'll start to see the alts popping off, because we're starting to get a lot of narrative regarding Ethereum as well, with the ETFs coming up in around about May. So a lot of things might happen in terms of Ethereum, but Ethereum has been also making some moves as well. Like we can see here, it is sitting at $3,259. So we've got that ETF on the horizon in May. We've had some like ARK Investment who've been basically updating their applications and such like, but it's not been refused, which is a good sign. So in May, we should get a decision either way for that, which is mega bullish at the moment. So we've got that Ethereum narrative for the ETF as well coming in. And like I said, we're just basically jogging around 64, 65, 66, and we're waiting for that big altar. We want all the alts to pop off. We want to make life-changing money. At the moment, it's still saying on the rainbow chart here that we're still cheap. We're still hodling, and that's for Bitcoin. So there's lots and lots of way to go at the moment for Bitcoin even. But my favorite one, my biggest hold at the moment is obviously CRO. And we can see the inflows now. Volume is at 251%. Market cap, we're up by 12%. So it's all looking bullish. It's just basically stepping stones all the way up. And there's still so many people who are bearish about CRO, who do not talk about CRO, especially the big influencers, because probably crypto.com do not pay these bigger influencers. But, it's at the moment, we've still got CRO, which is still, in my opinion, undervalued. It really is undervalued, because not so long ago, I think it was January time, we went up to about 12 pence and then we came back down. So we're on that ladder again. Slowly but surely, we're grinding up, and still people are still bearish. But it is what it is at the end of the day. It is what it is. And, it's always going to be like that. You're always going to have bears in any kind of whatever coin you're on. But at the moment, it's looking pretty cool, because you can say CRO at the moment is just, we're coming up to a bit of resistance, just like Bitcoin. Coming up to resistance. If we get past this, we're heading straight back up to 12 pence. And that's on the daily. And then also, if we look on the weekly, the CRO as well. Once we can break through that, we can head all the way up to the next resistance, mega resistance really, is around that, basically from 14 pence all the way up to 17 pence. And then if we could break that, we're going back up to around about 51 pence, 52 pence kind of marking. So we've got a long way. So if we could get through it, get to the next stage, and then basically there's nothing between them to get up to 55, and then we're on that bridge to get into that $1, which is absolutely fantastic. And we really are at the beginning of this bull market. We've got such a long way to go to, well, on the charts, it says we've got till 2025 for the bull market. So we've got a long way to go. Bitcoin could get to that $70,000 to $100,000. But if that's the case, what is ALTCOIN going to do? If Bitcoin does get to say 100,000, what are the alts going to be? For all of us who have been accumulating from this bear market, gains are going to be made. Always not financial advice. Always do your own research. You know what I mean? That's what I always say. Always do your own research and have a risk management. And also, when you're in the bull market, work out where you want to take. If your coins have done like a 5x or a 10x or something like that, I always take, the initial investment out and put that to one side. Thank you very much. If we go to zero, I've not lost anything. That's how I always played it. That's how I played it in the last bull market. If I've gone and made 3, 4, 5, 10x, I always take out the initial investment. And then I, stepping stones, take bits of profit as we're going up. Because nobody knows. If somebody tells you they know where the top's going to be, or they know where the bottom is going to be, I'll not go near them. Nobody knows where the top of crypto is going to be, or where the bottom is going to be. We can assume by looking at the chart, sentiment, that's what we could go off. But we're never ever going to get the top unless you're mega lucky. So I always say, for me personally, I will just start scaling out. For me, I'll be looking at, but if we get to like $1.50 or something like that for CRO, that's when I might start taking profits. I might take off a little bit more before that, my initial investment, say. So it's, but overall, CRO is looking strong. And it's always looking strong because you've got so much going on. You had crypto. You got Crypto.com Arena for the sponsors. We had the FIFA World Cup, F1, UFC, Paris Saint-Germain, 76ers, Series 8, Formula 1, Labradors, Twitch Rivals, AFL, LA, and then I'm not too sure actually what that one is there, but yeah, maybe tell me in the comments what that one is. Oh, Fnatic, and that. So yeah, I do apologise for getting that one wrong. But yeah, but there's such a lot going on with the Crypto.com and Kronos. It really is. I keep saying this, 80 million plus users, definitely in the cards. They've got so much going on. You've got the recurring buys, you've got the debit cards, you've got the crypto earns, you've got the exchange, you've got the DeFi wallet, you've got the new Prime as well for the debit card. You've got so many new perks that have come in and new partnerships that are being made with Crypto.com. The team and the CEO are strong. They've got strong fundamentals and they've got a strong vision of where they want to get to. And with a strong vision and a strong team and a strong leadership, Crypto.com and the Kronos ecosystem are mega bullish in my eye. And I've been saying it all through the bear market. They warned and tested. They've been tested through this bear market like you would not believe. So much hatred, so much negativity, but they have come out even stronger. And people might say, yeah, you get some of these influencers, bigger influencers, certain influencers say, Crypto.com is trash. Well, they're not. They're still here and they're getting stronger than ever. CRO, in my opinion, and I have been saying this for a while now, is so undervalued. This mark here, in this bull market, this $1 mark we're after is obviously on the tables. It's there clearly on the tables. And we can see here, the CRO Bitcoin, we've bottomed out. And this is on the weekly. And now we're starting to make our way up. And look where we are. We're down here, and that's where the top is here. We are going to brush through that. Nothing's 100% sure, but I've got a funny feeling we're going to get through this and we're going to bust up. And that's same with other coins like I've been accumulating, like Tectonic. Tectonic is another one, undervalued. CRO is going to make a big pump. You can expect Tectonic are going to make following moves as well. So again, over the weekend, last weekend, I accumulated more Tectonic. It's daft not to, in my opinion, but there again, I've got a risk tolerance. I'm not putting more money I'm willing to lose. I've got a plan. I know what my plan is. I know what my plan is through the bull market. And I always say to you, have a plan. Don't listen to people like me. I'm only doing what I'm doing. I'm doing these videos to show you what I'm doing. You do what you need to do. Have your plan. Have your risk management. That's all I say. Because nobody, like I said, nobody knows where the top is. Nobody knows where the bottom is. So like I said, for me, I'll have certain targets where I want to take profits, and I'll take the profits where I need to. But there again, you know, we've got this bull market, and we're probably really at the early stages, especially for alts, because alts have not really moved, bar the odd ones like said Jasmine, Uni, and a few others like, you know. But we've got a long way to go. Super bullish, super hyped. Give us a like and give us a subscribe. It's always much appreciated. Any support is always much appreciated. So take care there. Enjoy these green days, and I'll see you soon in the next video.